Hey guys, how's it going? Pop Pop from Pop Pop's Gaming here. How'd you guys like Elimination Chamber? It was decent. It was a good card. Couple little Easter eggs during the chamber, if some of y'all didn't notice. If you notice it during the chamber match, uh, Corey Graves had kind of shot himself in the foot and said Becky Lynch is heading to face Rhea Ripley for the championship at WrestleMania. And then he had to back that story up, and he's like, "Oh, I just got a text message from Nia Jax that says I'm taking that championship." So he had already announced that Becky was facing Rhea Ripley before Rhea and Jax got out there. So it's kind of a little Easter egg for you. Some of y'all may not have caught it. Um, so it was on his, it was bad on his part for announcing that Becky was going to face Rhea before the Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley match even started. Number two, anybody but me noticed that it looked like Raquel Rodriguez had some puppy eyes. Looked like maybe she might have needed some Benadryl. Looked like she may have been allergic to something that was down that way. She just didn't look like her normal glowy self, in my opinion. And then, I mean, other than that, it was a good female elimination chamber. Tiffany Stratton really showed out. I think she's basically going to be your winner of Money in the Bank later on in the year. I mean, I'm just being truthful. Um, Becky Lynch, she's going to face Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley did end up beating Nia Jax, but Corey Grace kind of shot himself in the foot and said Becky's going to face Rhea. And then the match between Rhea and Nia hadn't even started yet. So, and then he had to act like he got a text message from Nia, and she's like, "Excuse me, she's got to get past me first." So, and then Cody Rhodes come out and calling out The Rock and saying he wants a one-on-one match. So we possibly going to see Cody Rhodes work night one and night two at WrestleMania. Who knows? The men's WrestleMania wrestling match in the Elimination Chamber was decent. It was good. I think Randy Orton was really hurt when he did that move where he dropped somebody on the outside. I think he tweaked his back, and you can tell he was struggling through the pain. So, in my opinion, just my opinion, it may have been already set up to where Drew McIntyre was going to win the match anyway. Because keep in mind, remember, the only Raw person in that match was Drew McIntyre. The rest of the field was all fucking SmackDown. And then, so maybe it might have been a pivot that Randy Orton was supposed to win the match. And you saw, as I saw, that, Logan Paul come up and hit Randy Orton with the brass knuckles. It may have been set up to where Randy Orton was going to win the match, but maybe he had said something to the ref that he was injured, and maybe they pivoted to Drew McIntyre to win it. But it may have already been set up to where Drew McIntyre was supposed to win it all along. And who else saw the pre-show before the match started? Kevin Owens owns a koala. He owns a koala bear, guys. He showed up to the arena with a koala bear. I mean, that's pretty neat. But as far as the men's chamber match, I mean, it was decent. Do I think Randy Orton was actually hurt during the match after he pulled a move? Yes, I do. Do I think Randy Orton was supposed to be who they went with winning the match? Absolutely. That's who I thought was going to win the match. And the reason why I thought that is, keep in mind, remember, Cody Rhodes is going to be facing Roman Reigns. If Roman Reigns loses to Cody Rhodes, Cody's going to SmackDown. That leaves Raw without a major superstar. So I think they were going to bring Randy Orton over if he beats Seth Rollins to be the major superstar, since Cody's moving to SmackDown if he wins against Roman. So, but I think legitimately Randy Orton, he broke the record tonight this is this morning, this is his ninth chamber match. So he broke the record. The original record was 8. he broke it with being a 9. And I think the original plan was he was to win it, but I think something was said to the ref because he had a little talk with the ref. And if you watch as close as I do and just kind of rewind and watch, I think something was said and something was acknowledged to where McIntyre was to win the match. But like I said, McIntyre may have already been predetermined to win it anyway. It was without a shadow of a doubt. I thought Becky Lynch was going to win the women's. I mean, just straight up. As a wrestling fan, you just kind of the way they did the presser in Vegas and stuff. It was set up kind of that way. They threw you off by Bianca Belair also being at the presser in Las Vegas. But anyway, it was I was gonna watch it live. I did not watch it live. About an hour before it started, I fell asleep. I had prepped to stay up all night long to watch it live, so I didn't watch it till later this afternoon. But tell me, you guys, what your thoughts was on the match. But I think Randy Orton might have really kind of torqued his back a little bit. So, and was Raquel fighting something where she was allergic to something? Because her face looked puffy, guys. I'm being serious. Put it on Peacock and look for yourself if you don't believe me. Her face looked like she had might have been allergic to maybe the shellfish or something around in that area. She looked like, because I've had poison sumac and shit before. My face got all puffy and stuff. I think what happened was she was allergic to something. She showed up at that match. She performed well. Logan Paul was impressive. He did his general pull out the brass knuckles bullshit. It was a good little 4 hour deal. It was a small card. You only had 4 major matches. And then you had the Grayson Waller effect where him and Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins got out there. And Cody called out The Rock for a one-on-one match. So it's possible we might see The Rock work WrestleMania against Cody night 1. And then Cody working WrestleMania 1, night 1 and 2. Or we might see a tag team match between The Rock and Cody, or Cody and Seth versus The Rock and Roman. When have you ever seen Roman Reigns do back-to-back days of matches? You don't. But anyway, just tell me what you guys thought. It was good. Only 4 matches. And as y'all know, Damian Priest and Finn Balor won the tag championships. Like, they wasn't going to give it to Pete Dunne and Bates. I mean, I already knew that pretty much. I think this is set up to where they're going to face The Miz and R-Truth at WrestleMania. But just tell me your thoughts about it. It was a good little pay-per-view. Only 4 cards, and it turned out to be 52,000 people plus in Perth, Australia. But make sure you follow me on all social media network. I'm on Pop Pops Gaming on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Under Pop Pops Gaming on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And on X, I'm under Pop Gaming 76. That's Pop Gaming 76. Just tell me what you thought about it. It was a good pay-per-view. I'll post this on all my social media. But I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you're at the casino, remember, you don't win if you don't spin. And y'all have a great evening.